Hello and welcome to the Stover Farm channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me, and the topic today is mods. Where do you get them? We're on the opening screen of Farming Simulator 25, and the obvious place to go, downloadable content. It's right here. We all know it. It's the in-game mod hub. This is going to be primarily Mac, PC, all platforms. You're going to find those here. You're going to get some Mac and PC mods. But I'm not talking about this. We all know what this is. I want to talk about my mods, where I get my mods. And for that, we got to jump out of the game. Don't worry about this screen. I'll come back to it in just a minute. We're going to go over to my desktop and itch.io. That's right. So I gotta warn everyone, first and foremost, it's always up to you to be cautious of where you're getting mods. The files you're downloading. There can be some malicious mods out there. There can be some bad mods out there. Be careful. How do you be careful? Well, get them from a trustworthy source. I feel very confident getting them from itch.io or another place called King Mods. Now, these are the two locations where I get mine. Yours might be different. You might know someone that gets their mods from somewhere else. How do I find these? Well, I mean, you can just go into any Google search bar, and I typically type in farmsim25itch.io. Brings me to a search menu right here. These are all the latest game mods tagged for Farming Simulator 25. There's 749 results. And why do I like itch.io? Well, so I'm on itch.io. Here's my page. I like it because modders typically are uploading their own mods. It is a site that you can host your mods. 99% of the time, you're getting mods directly from the modder, which is really, really nice. So let's take my, John Deere 4100 compact tractor. You open it. You're going to get a description. You're going to see pictures of it. You're going to see a button to download it. In this particular instance, my 4100 compact, you get the tractor, and you got to download the deck. You're also going to start seeing comments. People make some comments. Comments are great. Sometimes they're not always the most productive, but I still like to read the comments. I really, really do. You're gonna, I think, have a good idea of a good or bad mod based upon the page that you see. So let's go to top rated mods. You're going to get lots of stars. Ford Super Duty from Northwest Mods and Edits. This truck is spectacular. The page looks great. It's wonderful. Some really, really nice pictures. And you all know, if you've ever played the game and downloaded this truck, they do a spectacular job. They've got a ton of comments, really, really a nicely managed page. You can go in the upper right-hand corner and you can follow them. You can also then check out all the mods that they've created or converted for Farming Simulator. Now, I'll note, you're typically going to want to look and see what game they're for, because you're going to find multiple mods potentially for the various versions of Farm Sim, 19, 22, 25. Although I'm not seeing a ton from 19 anymore. We'll get to that in a second when we go over to King's Mods, because there's ways to sort through that. Over on this left side, users of itch.io, they have collections, some really, really nice collections. Let's just grab one. This is More Insomnia in 25. I am not affiliated with this person, but they've got just their most favorable mods in Farming Simulator 25. Let's take a look at Tanner Van's FS25. This one's massive, tons of them here. And I've got a number of these mods, I'll be honest with you. They're really, really good. And you're going to start to notice names. You're going to start to see various modders and the mods that they put out. And you're going to, develop an understanding of their knowledge of Giants Editor and the quality of their mods. Now, I'm going to say this. Some of the mods you get on here, they're not always perfectly polished. They might have some errors. And I think there are some folks that put out less than great quality mods, and Then there are some that put out less than great quality mods, but they're learning. So be cautious. I saw a mod a couple days ago. Someone put out something, and there was a lot of negativity behind it. It sounded to me like they were learning. Look, my mods have errors in them. I'm still learning. So just, be kind if you can. Obviously, if the modder's being a jerk and they think their stuff's, the bee's knees and, well, it's really not that good, you don't have to be kind, but you get what I'm saying. So that's itch.io. Go there. There's tons of mods. There's tons of collections. And then there's King Mods. So this is the second location where I typically look for mods. And I don't know if it's just because I started going here when I started playing 19, but King is very good at updating mods throughout the day. Now, this is different from itch.io in that you are submitting, or as a modder, you are submitting a mod to King Mods. You're creating an account, and then whomever is behind the scenes is reviewing your submission and they're posting it. Now, I don't know if there's criteria for, passing or failing getting your mod submitted, but it's not an instantaneous, you upload it and it's there. Sometimes they, do updates multiple times a day. Sometimes it's once a day. It really just depends on the amount of mods that are coming through. Now, what I really like about King Mods is you can come up and you can search the various versions of Farming Simulator. So 22 and 25 are still really, I think, relevant. But you can go back 19. There's Farm Sim 13 mods, 15 mods, 17 mods, all the way back to Farming Simulator 2011. Although not many here, but I guess you can still get some. Let's look at Farming Simulator 13. Yeah, plenty of mods here for FS13. You can also search categories. So if you're going through and you want to see the most recent pickup truck, we come in here and we look at cars and we can scroll through. We've got a star system. You're going to see a lot more advertisements popping up on a site like this. That's what you really, really need to be careful of. Especially when you get to other third-party sites, the amount of pop-up ads, and it's just very, very frustrating. Now, I'll note I'm not associated with any of these ads you see popping up. I'm just on the site and they're popping up. But you click on some of these and what you're going to be surprised is a lot of them are going to take you to potentially itch.io. So the modder has posted on itch, and they're also over posting on King's Mods. And just like this, you can click on it, boom, and this takes you over to the itch.io page for E55 modding. Now, keep this in mind. I think it's very, very important. Let me go back in here and do a farming simulator. Just do Farming Simulator. You can type in any game you want in here, and you can see tags and keywords. You can even look up Farming Simulator 22, and you might find some mods in the Farming Simulator 22 tags that are actually 25 mods. So that's what I'm saying is be cautious. Check the file you're downloading. A FS22 mod by itself is not going to work in FS25 without some work. Best thing to do is check reviews. Try and understand or get an idea of the modder you're downloading from. A number of these mods will get picked up and put on additional sub-third-party sites. So anytime, and this has been my experience, anytime that I've uploaded to itch.io, I find my mods out there on a host of other FS25 mod sites. They don't keep up with the versioning, so you gotta just be careful. That's why I say, if you go to the itch site, you go to the original modder, you're always going to get the most recent version if that modder is keeping up with it, and I know I haven't been great about that. I need to fix that. So back in the game, again, this is the only official modding site. That's the in-game mod hub or the Giants website that you can also download files from. So let's take a look at my mods. Here they are, and I've got a number of them. I'm going to just walk through them and slowly scroll down through them. I'll comment on some. Those are actually updates. These are my installed mods. So here we go. Starting at the top, the Rotor Rink Shovel Pack. Tip Anywhere. The 1988 to 1994 Chevy GMT 400 dump truck. That's an itch.io mod. Beautiful map right here, Ray County, Missouri. And I will note a number of these are all Mac and PC. So I'm sorry, console, I know it, but a lot of these are also PC or all platform, like the Super Duty pickup truck, all platform. Okay, John Deere corn headers. No picture, but that's okay. I like the product. John Deere 6020 Premium 4-cylinder. Super Duty pickup truck. Again, in-game mod hub. Massey Ferguson 600 series. Old storage shed pack. Lizard subsoiler. I love that to create fields with. Seed add-on. Had a bunch of trouble with that on my most recent playthrough. Could not get it to work with the other mods that I had. That's my PowerStroke 7.3. It's an engine. It's just fun. It's cool. Check it out. Easy Dev. That is on the in-game mod hub, and it is Mac and PC only, but it is probably the most important mod anyone can have on Mac and PC. American Shed Pack. John Deere 445 and utilities. Love that tractor. Realistic livestock. The modder has done so much amazing work with that. Great mod. John Deere Kilfer number 27 toolbar. Tile riser. There's my Cummins 903. John Deere 7000 Case IHJXE. And you might be asking, well, why do some of these not have pictures? Well, those definitely are not all in-game mod hub ones because you've got to have pictures to pass. The ones that have the gray charcoal-y background, majority of those are in-game mod hub ones because that's the required background for mods. These that just have generic or different colored backgrounds or white, that's my wood rail fence. A lot of them are, itch.io King mods. Here we go. John Deere 5080E series. Kubota Ventrac 4500. Utility tractor pack, that's the 3046R and all the attachments. John Deere HX20 Batwing mower. International 1490 through 1590 mower conditioner. New Idea 325. The SIP Pioneer 20. The G.Skill mixer wagon. Swimming pools. Wood deck rail. International 656 series. John Deere 55 through 60 series DSMM MP. John Deere 840 loader. A WMD modding, their shed 100 by 55 shop. John Deere 1075 hay wagon. Dynamic objects, very cool mod. The Brandt 1124 deck over trailer. The John Deere 6M series. Judith Plains, Montana, beautiful map. John Deere mid-sized utility tractor, that's a 6R. The John Deere 3010 and 3020. Big Bud Series 1, all platforms, beautiful mod. The Hall Cow Barn, fog control. You sick and tired of fog all over the place? Pack with modified rearing barns. Case IH Traction King series. Lizard calf huts. Living shed. Auto-loading bale/combo trailer. Buildable feedlot pack. Additional field info. Curb pack. Case IH Tigermate 200. The John Deere 930R, that is a grain header. And the John Deere 9600 through 9610 combine. Love those older 80s and 90s John Deere and Case combines. Pride of the Prairie, it's a bale trailer. The mighty 4840 John Deere. Bank Barn. A.O. Smith Harvestor System. 24 by 50 drive-through shed. This is GWN or Gear Wrench Moddings, 99 through 2007 Ford F350. One of my favorite, along with that Northwest Mods and Edits truck. One of my favorite Fords right here. 2020 GMC Denali HD. John Deere balers. Case IH Concord Air Drill System. Got a Bobcat 863 Turbo with a Bobcat shovel, apple trees, Diegelman rock pack, central ethanol and feed, info display extension, Deere forklift. Really, really cool forklift right there. We got the Case 4600 cultivator, Salford Independent 2100 series pack, the Wilrick 2800, John Deere 6X00 corn chopper, 54 by 104 shed and shop, International Transtar 2 Eagle V2. That is a modded version of that in-game truck. It's really nice. It's got additional wheels and tires on it. Add trees. We got some spruce, medium grain leg setup, 48 by 55 commodity shed. We've got the 50-foot Ebby ground loader, the Pitts LB55DC, placeable gas stations, ground textures, grain dryer production, Farm Haul C Series USA, realistic weather, store deliveries, Monteith, Iowa, that's row crop ready. When you see RCR, that's row crop ready. Default types, that's Thundar Gaming, Case IH 2200 corn heads, the John Deere 1775 NT, Ashton Corners, Wisconsin. I love that map. Vicon Fanuc 604, Deutz Fahr Condimaster, it's a Tedder. Old Brick Cow Barns. We got the Nutramax 2600. That is a fertilizer spreader, herbicide spreader. John Deere 844P loader. John Deere 8R series from 2009. 1990 Ford F250. Love that 7.3 IDI. We got a Case IH 8900. John Deere, the STS series. Set 1979 International 86 series. We've got Thundar's design kit, 66 by 96 shop, the Priffert cattle working pack, John Deere 8410T, John Deere 7810, the John Deere 8650, Big White Cow Barn, Meridian Grain bin pack, Alma, Missouri, John Deere 1770 16-row 30-inch planter, Lizard 350 EXCF, don't know what that stands for. Soaring Eagle, this is a drive-over conveyor, spectacular, love it. Old Wooden Barn, John Deere 9R, Sukup Silo, Basic Garage, another gear wrench modding 25, this is their CK15 Chevrolet. And then they've got their Ram 3500. Those are spectacular as well, similar to that Ford. The GMC, ditto. You got to get their wheel pack for that. Then they've got this Ram. I mean, these are really, really, really nice trucks. 2012 Chevrolet Silverado. New Holland H5980 wheel rake. Got the Husqvarna TS146XK, a Salford 8312, we got a Shepherd sprayer, and the Case Magnum. This is like a mid-2000s MX series. Garden decorations, Great Bend 760, the Ford TW20. Got a first-gen Ram D250 crew cab. Barn Find JD710 with the rust textures, very nice. 3 Stars Garage, the International 4900 feed truck, John Deere 348 baler, and the Salek Winas 57 HTD. Excellent. I don't know what that means. Shop with storage, concrete barriers, road kit, additional game settings, Dodge Ram 3500 from 2023. Got a cow barn and a John Deere W200 series. That was an itch.io find. The Case IH Steiger large frame. Got a Massey Ferguson 200. Then we got the Quad Track AFS Connect. Another Big Bud. This is Series 3 though. That other one was a Series 1. John Deere T-Series and 600X headers. We've got the American Silos production pack. John Deere 8R from 2016 to 2018. Got a 2010 GMC Sierra 2500, 2007 Ram 1500, the Lizard Hatto 99, a basic trailer, the Lizard Brazilian trailer. Here we've got Heshi's 2014 Fleetwood Jamboree Sport, took that camping most recently. Got a Mac R, and Snake Bizzle's house. Snake Bizzle does a lot of really cool stuff. Houses, stores, modern stuff if you want to build some maps. Got a John Deere 610 series chopper, John Deere 6000 series sprayer. We've got a cow shed, additional fill type, hand liftable consumables, addable triggers, pole barn, US cow barn with vector, fenceless pastures, old school pack, animal transports, Big Bud 747 16V, big old Detroit V12. Got a pickup truck, in-game base pickup truck 2014, but you can put some stuff in the back. We've got a Case International 94 series, junkyard vehicles, Lizard 20T trailer. We've got the John Deere CCS 2117, Bernard Batwing, horse stable. Got a PFMZ Z302. I don't know why I think I was trying to find a chopper that would work there. I think that was in-game Mod Hub. Dakota hopper trailer, small chicken coop 5x3, small brick chicken coop, hand lawnmower, old storage barn, placeable wall lights, the Lizard W900B, really nice truck, all platform in-game. It's a Kenworth, but they can't call it a Kenworth. I like it. Case IH Magnum 7200 Pro, Bioplastics Factory. Got the field service trailer, Massey Ferguson 4000, got that 903 Cummins in it. Farm Haul 1206, 1990 Ford F350 stake bed, John Deere 435 535 balers, got the 98 Ram 2500, 40-foot land roller, retaining wall, excavating pike, limestone quarry, Gleaner platform head, John Deere 1775 NT, Alice Chalmers corn headers, Gleaner N Series combine, and the Lizard PC-8M. It's an 8-meter conveyor. Screw conveyor, old barn, no picture, Wilson pace setter, small corn dryer, garage with workshop, metal medium shed, small heated workshop, placeable dairy farm package, Hashi, once again, Superflow dyno trailer. This is awesome. Does nothing. Great for roleplay. Massey Ferguson 4700 Global Series. It's a nice, really nice two-wheel drive CVT tractor. I use that a lot. The Secret Bunker, very cool mod. Natural Water Rivers and Ponds Pack. We use that all the time in my farm builds. American 70 Styles Farmhouse. The Landall. This is a vertical tillage, 33-foot 7431 VT. Got the John Deere 7J 7030 series tractor. Bridge pack, that's what I use to build my deck on the house. Concrete ring pack, Husqvarna MZ54, John Deere RD35F US, Case IH 1998 through 2008 Legacy Series. Got the John Deere 1590, Mahindra 6000 and 8000 series, a Teagle Tomahawk 8250, Lizard Disc Harrow. I got a lot of those, like the 3-foot harrows that we all joke about. Advanced Maintenance, John Deere 34, that's a manure spreader. The Summers Diamond Disc, Volvo Pack, Komatsu Harvester 911, the Kenworth T800 by Tony. Bulk Material Warehouse, Old Time Shed Pack, Place Anywhere Fences, that's an important one. Very important one, actually. Big decoration package, mobile workshop, Lizard 379. Again, very, very nice truck. It's a Peterbilt, but I gotta call it a Lizard. Lots of cool options if you're on console and you want a nice American semi-truck. Old Farm building set, real speed limit. That is a must. So that's where you can turn off the limits of speed and you can plant your field at 30 miles an hour. Placeable construction signs. Grow Now, Wilson Pace Setter, Spread Axle, International CV Series, Extended Game Info, the IMAK RC2000, the IMAK Grain Trailer, the IMAK DF2000, John Deere Ripper, Peterbilt 389. So this is a 389. It's a Peterbilt, so you know it likely did not come on the in-game Mod Hub. That's going to be somewhere third party. Cat 262D and 272D pack, and that's a skid steer. I got a lot of 8Rs and 7Rs and 6Rs. John Deere 8R, Case IH, no-till. Got the American-style farmhouse, my favorite tractor ever right here, the John Deere 8000 series. Water plants, decorative objects, old sheds, Volvo, WIA, spectacular semi-truck. It's also all platform. Lizard utility trailer, Harrow's multi-fruit buying station. That is great to have. That is a 82 Studio mod. Scorpion 300, the John Deere 1600 plow, free fences, they don't cost any money, Deutz-Fahr DX3 series, corn dryer, Cow Barn XL, the Kubota M7, 2005 Ford Excursion, 2020 Ford Super Duty Limited by JJ. That is the Northwest mods at Super Duty. That is really, really good. International S1800 with the 16-foot Omaha standard grain bed. The Lamar Gooseneck, International 5X88, Forage King, forage boxes. These are great. Somnelzer, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Pathos 2000. There's a lot of mods here, folks. Bale storage, 60 by 63 shed, garden plot, open field, Krone Big Pack, 120 through 80, Massey Ferguson. Another John Deere 8000 series. I don't think I like this one as much, or maybe I like this one and not the other one. I can't remember, but I've got them both. Two-wheel trailer, big bags cattle pack, modern pigsty, forest barrier, additional decoration packs. Hey, I made that one. It's a Cummins ISX 15. Machine shed, North American shed pack, the Series 200 HD. I actually made that one as well. It's the dually version of the Series 200. This Janus work by, I don't remember what that. Oh, that's a greenhouse that does like cherries and stone fruit. Fillable pallet, MFS 36-foot grain bin, cattle stable, steel shed, farmhouse, happy horses, John Deere 12-foot grain drill. We got a Series 200 hand harvester. That's cool. Barbed fences and gates, Red Barn sign, that's my With the Stovers sign. RMM gooseneck trailer. We've got a Case IH Maximum multi-controller, the Diamond C HDT tilt deck, the Urus Crows 1, it's a pull-behind mower. Fendt Tygo, the Extended Reach, black PBS mods, the grain cart, electrical boxes, decorative items. ABI Meridian bins, a Walker 6500 tank trailer, the Deluxe CKS shop with garage, or with, I don't know what the WG is. Really nice shop though, I like it. Fruits Greenhouse, John Deere 6R small frame, the RMM 2014 Toyota 4Runner, John Deere 2410, a grill, really cool grill. There's the Elk Mountain Ranch. I converted that. It's not great, but I love it. Workshop, 1988 to 93 K series. Distillery, I made that one as well. That's like a distillery that we've got over on Small Town, USA. Slimeball shed pack, US mailboxes, liquid lime, Jadam 655 wagon. Jadam. It's a J&M 655 wagon. It's getting late. I'm tired. Farm King rake, workshop shed, the Jadam 655 wagon. That one's going to stick with me. Workshop shed, chicken coop, Norman Hall, Horman Hall, heavy duty shelf pack, blue silo. I love this Silverado. It's a 2006 Chevrolet Silverado Crew Cab Duramax. And there's a 2020 High Country. GTM, Sell All here, House, another Snake Bizzle house, really nice house. This I think was the first Ford truck that came over for 25, the 2015 Cooper's Mods, I believe is the name of it. I've still got it into the updates, some really good updates. Bank Barn, 3-bay workshop, John Deere 250 sprayer. We're getting there, folks. Diamond C LPT dump trailer, my 4100. I love it. It's old, but it works really well. Exeast cattle trailer. OBS Ford Truckserosa. Great truck. Love that truck. It's out on itch.io. Lizard snowplow system. 2006 Ram 2500. 4050 and 4455 John Deere's sound guards. John Deere 8R. Again, you can see I've got a lot of 8R. I got a lot of John Deere and Case IH stuff. I like red and green. Massey Ferguson 4000. Small Town, USA. Old gas station. 32 by 34 hayloft. My John Deere 2210. Smaller version of the 4110. It's a subcompact. John Deere 5M, Blue Drive, SP, Kinsey, Place Anywhere, Western Fisher Plow Pack, the deck for my 4100 tractor, a Frontier pallet fork, an MDS bucket, Felling tilt deck trailer, John Deere 4730 sprayer, self-propelled sprayer, AGI pack, those are bins, John Deere 4440 series tractor, calf barn, my Cat 3406B generator, a Hool 3150, I believe that's a manure spreader. Horsch Pronto Pack, the Massey Ferguson FL Series loader. American Farmhouses, all platform, in-game mod hub. Really nice, actually. Old Structure Pack, John Deere 2210 deck for my 2210 tractor. 42 by 80 shop, the 81 by 180 cold storage. Harvestors, International 56 blower. You need that for a lot of the Harvestors. Small equipment garages, decorative foliage US, lumberjack mod, cuts down trees fast, John Deere S700, dirt cheap pallets, old grain bins, John Deere 62 7C, the Stroutman Seek 802, cowshed pack, workshop, farm decoration pack, a lot of decoration packs. Quickie M140, it's a bale carrier attachment. Riverbend Springs Edit, wheelbarrows, refillable IBC tank, paint and terraform anywhere. You got to have this if you want to have fun and not spend a ton of money on the in-game map editor. Enclosed trailer, 2019 F250 Limited, F550 dump truck, 2003 to 2006 GMC Sierra, the Carhartt Silverado, concrete curbs pack, International 45 Vibrashank cultivator, Co-op, Super Pole, Freightliner M2 stake bed, Vermeer BC 1000 XL, the Pitts LB35 Lowboy, barbed wire fence and wooden gate, meadow fences, all the ground textures, all of them. Toolbar, Case IH14, John Deere 2210 bucket, New Holland disc bind. We've got the Ponge SPX 816, that's an auto-loading bale trailer. Straw storage, Kimber trash pack. Gotta have a Chevy LS small block in your game. I made that. Empty pallet, plant production products pack. The John Deere T560 pack. The Convernaland Qualidisc Pro 6001T. The John Deere XUV 865M. A John Deere 4755. A Case IH AFS Connect Magnum. Measure, first-person horse riding camera. International CV Series, PJ Trailers, International CV Series Big Dump, pack of decorative vehicles, Mac Lander bale trailer, small gravity fuel tank, small stational? It's a workshop trailer. Placeable hedges, debris from the farm, decorative tile pack, Cultivate Field Creator. That's where you can take a cultivator and you can create fields out of it. Realistic cab view. Old sheds for bales. Summers Super Chisel CP 2050. The John Deere 980 plow. The John Deere 6R large frame. How many 6Rs and 8Rs and 7Rs do I have? Free terraform and paint from King's Mods. I think I've already got that. That could be a conflict. I might need to actually look at that. The Kenosha Crossmax 600. I said that wrong, I'm sure. The WS11 machinery shed. The Wycotech bale spike. We're down to the last two lines. Great Plains 1500 no-till. 120 possibles. Productions. Round wrapped round bales. 64 animal husbandries. The Agco Alice Series 9700. The John Deere 7810. The John Deere 1775 NT. Placeable Farm Productions by Stevie, the ever so well-known government subsidy pack, and the DLC that I have, which is the Mac Don pack. And that, friends of the channel, are all of my mods. Now I'm going to have a little beverage, let my throat calm down, and we'll see you next time right here on the farm with the Stovers.